guys, it is Thursday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. I am out already this morning running errands, and this individual driving beside me, oh my gosh, okay, get your life together. But I am out this morning running errands. The first stop, well, this is actually the second stop, but I'm at DSW right now. They are actually having a little special where if you come in and just try on some of their fall shoes, this girl right here needs her license revoked. I don't know what she's doing, my gosh. Anyway, I am at DSW. They're having a special here at my DSW. If you go in and just try on some of their fall shoes, you will actually get 500 points. And those points kind of translate into certificates for purchase towards, you know, other shoes. Like right now, I have a certificate for $30 and it's burning a hole in my pocket. So I'm gonna go in here and see what fall shoes I can find. Let's see. Also, oh my gosh, we are finally finished with Chase's portfolios. So I'm gonna go by the schools and drop those off today. And I just have a few other errands I need to run. I need to get my nails done. Let me show you guys this. You see that? 2 nails broken. So I need to get those fixed. They've been broken for like a week now, but they broke off so close. They broke off really, really far up, and it still kind of sore, but I can't walk around any longer looking like this. So I'm gonna get my nails done. But there was one other thing I wanted to mention. What was it? Oh, the possible meetup to do like a workout together in possibly Piedmont Park or Stone Mountain Park. I will keep you guys posted on that. Not sure when it will take place, but I will absolutely keep you guys posted on that. But anyway, let me go ahead and get into DSW before all the goodies are gone, and I will talk with you guys in a little bit.
Everybody's watching. They say that we won't win, yeah. But girl, I know I loved you from the first time I saw you. So I'm ready for this, yeah. Put it in the papers. Our love is going big, yeah. Guess we're underrated. The haters keep on hating, but we're ready for this. Oh, no, your mom doesn't like me much, and your dad hates to hear my name. So the pressure is on, all eyes on us. This is our World Series game, yeah.
Well, I just finished up in DSW, and I think I got a really cute pair. There were several others in there that I really, really wanted, but I decided to wait until my other coupon comes. The good thing about going in there today was that they were also having a drawing, so I could possibly win a $100 gift card. So hopefully I'll be one of the winners. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get my nails done because they look so terrible. I am finished at DSW. I got my nails done, and now I am just over in Target. My hairstylist is coming over to the house tomorrow to do my hair, and so I wanted to pick her up a few snacks, and so I went down the chip aisle. And do you guys see these cute little this cute little can of Pringles? They're all decked out for Christmas. Isn't that cute? It has a little bow on it and everything. I don't think I'll be getting these for her, but I just thought they were so neat.
I can see the people, I see them crowding in, yeah. For many different reasons, we're winning every season. We're ready for this.
I don't know, it might be Halloween by the time you guys see this video. It may have already passed, but Target has some really cute Halloween stuff.
Hardest strength forever. We play this game together. I'm winning, girl, with you. Oh, no, your mom doesn't.
Say hi to Michaela. Hey, everybody. She's hooking me up today. I'll have to come back and show you guys how it looks when she's all finished.
They look different. They don't even have a logo on them anymore.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, but I just love it. Just love it. There is nothing like a fresh sew-in. I am just hanging out here in the family room. We're getting ready to go to the grocery store in a little bit, but I'm just chilling in here, and I thought about a question that a few of you had asked a few videos back regarding the built-ins that we have here in the family room. You wanted to know, I guess, the easiest way to decorate built-ins. And for me, what I like to do is just simply decorate in odd numbers. For the built-ins here in the family room, I simply stuck with the numbers 1, 3, and 5. You know, I don't even think I did 5, because to do 5, you really need a really large space, and then it could, you know, kind of border on being cluttered. So what I did was just stuck to the numbers 1 and 3 when decorating the built-ins. Both sides of the built-in are very symmetrical. I also think it just really allows for the space to be really clean. I do not like clutter. I've said that so many times. I don't like the spaces in the house to be cluttered. You know, when you go, like if you're looking for a house and you go to a model home, it's not really cluttered. That's why you want to move into the model home. So that's what I like to do here. So this is the right side, and as you can see, the colors just really play well with the colors that are already here in the family room. And again, the numbers are just 1 and 3, and it just keeps it really simple and clean. And so if you go over here, this side of the built-ins, it's almost identical to the side over on the right. But I wanted to show you this area too. Someone also asked what we house down here in these cabinets. We have some on both sides of the built-ins, but on this side specifically, I like to house the accessories that I'm not currently using. So it's not really neat, so brace yourselves. It's kind of junky. This is the area that Erik likes to call the area where knickknacks, that's what he calls accessories, where knickknacks go to die. But you know how it is, you'll be using something and you think it looks really great in your space, but then, you know, you go to TJ Maxx, Home Goods, you know where we go, and then, you know, they have something even better. So what do you do with the old stuff? Well, this is what I do with it. Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. I am up this morning getting ready to have my breakfast, and for breakfast this morning I am having a really quick, a really simple smoothie. I think I mentioned to everyone that on yesterday we were getting ready to head out to go to the grocery store. So we went, and while we were there, we picked up a few things to make smoothies with. We used to drink smoothies religiously all the time. Erik and I did religiously, but we kind of got off of the bandwagon, but we're back on it now. So here is a look at what I have to place in my smoothie this morning. So in my smoothie this morning, I'm going to have 1 banana, and I'll probably cut that banana in half. I like to put a little bit of vanilla yogurt in my smoothies. I have some mixed berries right here. And in there are blueberries, strawberries, and mango. And you can't really tell that there's mango in there because the blueberries and strawberries have kind of discolored the mango. But here's a look at the fruit mix that I'm using today. Frozen strawberries, blueberries, strawberries, and like I said, some mango chunks. And this is the Wyman's brand, and I just picked that up at Kroger. All right, and then I have just some frozen kale. Guys, welcome to Spall. This is Atlanta's version of spring and fall. It's like 84 degrees today. So we decided to come out and, I don't know, get another dose of this beautiful Atlanta weather. When you guys see this, it will probably be Halloween. So I hope that you guys had a safe and, I don't know, happy Halloween. Erik, say happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Hi guys, welcome to Tea Time with Tan and Erik. The topic for today's tea time is...
Got my ring on. It's making I wear my ring, y'all.
If you tell, let's say, another person, a friend, a secret, do you know that that is no longer a secret? All right, so here's an example for those of you who may not be understanding what I'm talking about. So here's an example. We were watching, all right, Ratchet TV. It was the Housewives of Orange County.
OC.
And Vicky Gumbelson, yeah, Vicky Gumbelson. She's one of the old heads on the show. I like Vicky. But here lately, she's been kind of going, I don't know, she's doing some strange stuff ever since that whole thing with Brooks and whatnot. Well, this season, she's just all over the place. So they're coming back from, where were they coming back from? Ireland. And she had told one of the new girls on the show, I think this is actually her first season, a secret. She had told that Shannon's husband supposedly beat her. And then she had also told, and this was something that Shannon had told her in confidence. Well...
And Shannon denied it, right?
Yeah, Shannon...
So this came out, they were on a bus ride back to the airport. Huge fight. So they were all attacking the new girl. So the new girl basically said, well, Shannon, I heard your husband beat you. And Shannon, of course, denied it and like went off. And then it was something with, who's the other chick that's been on the show for a while? Tamra? Yeah. Yeah, she also told a secret, supposedly that Tamra's husband is gay and that he cheats on her. And so, you know how they get by themselves in their little green room or whatever. And, you know, Vicky was like, this is something I told her in confidence. I told her that this was a secret. But was Vicky kind of playing herself and thinking that this girl was going to keep the secret? So has this ever happened to you guys? Here's the question. Have you ever told someone a secret, assuming that they were going to keep the secret, and then somewhere down the road you find out that this person actually betrayed you and told? And as adults, I think some people learn this early, some people learn it later. You got to realize secrets do not exist. The only people that will ever keep a secret in life are direct relatives. By that I mean a child, a spouse, or a parent. Those are the only three groups of people that you can trust, and sometimes not even them. But well, come on,
Erik, we keep our secrets.
Well, I'm just saying in general, right? I mean, we all know, you got that maybe brother or sister that you can tell you can't. But in general, those are the only people that So yeah, your spouse and your kids, typically that's all that, those are the only individuals that you can tell, and a parent who you can kind of depend on to not kind of tell the secret. And it always, when you watch these reality shows, that's always the thing where, I told him that in confidence, I didn't think it would get out. Like, really?
Really? You think they weren't going to tell that?
Yeah. Our theory with Shannon and her husband is that that's why they're selling the house, right?
Oh, yeah. So if you keep up with Orange County, then you know that Shannon had this house that was just like...
It was amazing.
That house was everything.
It had a chandelier where you push the button and the chandelier
comes down. And it came down so you could clean it and change the light bulbs. It had a basketball court. I mean, the house was amazing. That was the dream house. Your forever house. Well,
they sold it.
This season they sold it.
And why do you think?
Wait. And they sold it and gave the buyer everything
all the furniture
in the house. Every piece of furniture, every chair, everything. Yeah. Here's my theory as to why they sold the house, A, and B, let the buyer keep everything in the house.
So tell us, what could make a married woman, want to get rid of her dream home? What is your revelation here?
Your spouse cheated on you.
Okay.
And brought the other woman into your house.
Dun, dun, dun.
He had that other woman in the house.
So she just sold everything, the house, the furniture, just burn it all.
She said, I don't want it. You had that thought up in here.
I can see that.
Give it away. I will
see that.
start over. If you decide to stay with your spouse, let's say it's, it could be the husband or the wife, and you find out that they had the other individual, the person they were cheating with, in the house, would you continue to stay in that house? Would you want to sell the house?
Yeah.
How would that affect you? If I decided to stay with Erik.
Well, hold on. Let's move on. Don't bring me in. I don't even want to talk about it. So, I also want to put another spin on this because we kind of gave an example from the housewives. There's another example. So, obviously, that's breaking girl code, right? Telling the secret.
Yeah, that's breaking girl code. I tell you a secret, keep the secret.
So, it happens with guy code, too. There was a situation, I think, last year. So, Nick Young and D'Angelo Russell.
And
they both, I'm going to get to it, they both play for the LA Lakers. They're basketball players for the LA Lakers. Nick Young, who's kind of, he's a little wild. He dated Iggy Azalea, who was like a pop star. And at some point during the relationship, for whatever reason, D'Angelo Russell had taped or Snapchatted or whatever Nick Young talking about messing around on Iggy Azalea. And somehow it got out into the public. Now, clear violation of guy code. Why would you record?
Why are you recording your friend?
Right, and how would you
they play on the same team?
Yeah. So guy code. I don't know how he walked into the locker room after that. D'Angelo Russell. That is a clear guy code violation.
Trifling. But nowadays, you just never know who has a vendetta. So if you have a secret and you really don't want anybody to know, just don't tell anybody.
As you all know, we've been looking at putting our son, taking him out of homeschool and putting him in traditional school. So we've been doing like school
all
tours.
The prep. Yeah, I've been telling him about all the prep.
So we went on one school tours at a private school right up the street. It was very interesting. So basically when you go on these school tours, a room full of about 20 parents and students.
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're about to say.
And they bring in some of the existing, usually seniors, to come in and tell about their experience. So why don't you talk about our experience at this one school where
all right, so you guys know that I am a former educator, and I love intelligent kids, right? So when the kids were coming in, they were just marching in all studious, and keep in mind now, this is a school where you don't have to wear uniforms. It is a private school, but it's very, very laid back, okay? So as the kids were walking in, I was just like, oh, look, they just look so smart, and aw. Just filing in, thinking nothing of it, just really looking forward to hearing what they have to say. And then I want to say maybe the next to the last student was a female, a senior, like Erik said, wearing a thigh-high bodycon dress with the back out.
a club.
It was, outfit. If my daughter was leaving the house to go to the club in that, which, well, senior, I guess you're not going to the club, but anyway, you couldn't have worn that out of the house. Least of all, to school. To
an orientation where you're talking to parents.
Talking to other parents.
And students. You could see all the women.
Like our faces were just like this initially. We were just like,
oh my.
Like we were all happy at first, like, oh, look at everybody. Oh. Then we got to her and we were like,
I'm so glad I don't have a daughter. We talked about like Malia Obama before, you know. What have you seen? What does your daughter wear that you maybe don't let her get away with? Or like when you drop your kids off, are you looking at like, oh my God, what are these kids wearing?
What are they wearing to school these days?
We were watching, I guess, the Cleveland Cavaliers, their whole ring ceremony.
I think that was their first game. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. It may have been their first game.
They were playing the Knicks, Okay. And they were doing the ring ceremony, so Wiz Khalifa was the performer, and he came.
Eric, you have to tell them who Wiz Khalifa is.
I'm getting to it. Well, he was a performer. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
He's a hip hop artist. So he gets on there, he does the little performance. He had on a pink hat, a big velour top, and like some super skinny jeans.
Hyper skinny jeans.
And Wiz Khalifa looks like he weighs
get an arm in those little bitty skinny jeans.
90 pounds.
He looks like he weighs a good 90 pounds wet.
You know, you talked about the girl wearing the bodycon. What I see a lot of guys, just this new kind of, I don't know if you want to call it metrosexual. You actually have like a blending of men's and women's fashions.
Yeah. So the guys wearing like super long shirts, skinny jeans, and they wear long shirts now that look like dresses almost.
Yeah, the man buns, like the hipsters that wear.
I don't mind the man buns.
You don't mind the man bun? So, because I'm gonna do the man bun thing. I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna get a weave or a sewing or something?
I'm gonna get a weave with the poof.
I think you have a ways to go. I don't know about that.
Yankee Ribby. and slide it on up there.
Absolutely
Slide
not.
it up with some tracks right there.
Bye, guys.